Beauty shop conversation, man. I think beauty shop conversation fucked up now, man. He picked a fight with one of the most powerfulest men in boxing, who may be one of the powerfulest men in the music business, Al Haymon. This man done took on Bob Ehrman lawsuits, Beyonce, Jay-Z, all kind of things, and came out on top. Basically ran Jay-Z and Rock Nation out of boxing. But some little Pepe the Frog looking motherfucker gonna pull up with 300 men and get rid of and force Al Heyman to fire one of his chief executives in his company, Kelly Swanson, just because she's white. Now, if that don't tell you that this YouTube shit done went to his head, then nothing else will. These guys are YouTube famous because a couple of thousand people know you from a YouTube channel don't make you famous. And that's what went to Fred head. Fred Pepe the Frog Hawthorne. He sit back in his chair talking all this shit about black power. Black power, black power. That's why I don't fuck with them. Everything is not a black issue. Everything is not a race issue. Because a person don't like a boxer because he's black, that's not really that's not really what you should be using black power for, or racism, using a race card for, because it's traumatizing things that's happening to people that's black, and their argument can get mixed up with Fred's silly argument, the LDBC silly argument. They misusing it. It's just like a woman getting raped. A woman got raped. She go down there a couple of days later after she get herself together, file a complaint. This man physically raped her. She called for rape. Then another situation where somebody went on a date with a guy and gave him the pussy, and then and he started treating her bad. Then she filed for rape. Both of these people called for rape, but only one of them been raped, really raped, and that's what's a whole lot of on the black issues. Everything is racial. Everything can't be racial. It's people have lost their lives, lost all of their wealth, lost families, lost people in jail, people died, and then you're gonna fucking use racism for a goddamn media credential pass because you running your big fat mouth arguing with people and they won't let you get a media pass. You can't get in there and eat free and get access to the boxes. Radio Raheem don't have no fucking problem. He black. If it was racial, he would have a problem with Kelly Swanson or everybody. And I guess Radio Raheem is a Negro, so that's why he get a pass, right? You're gonna use that as an excuse, and it's sad that there's black people out here that be like, yeah, man, y'all LDVC, y'all tech, y'all, man, niggas are so stupid. That's the same thing this football head, Byron Allen, went on the Breakfast Club and put racism in it. race, his lawsuit against Comcast got something to do with the Civil Rights Act of 1866, some shit like that. And it don't have anything to do with it. I'm not saying that there's no racism out there. I'm not. I have lost a job for racism before when I was a kid. I know how it is to lose a job just because you black. So that's why I don't like. That's why I don't fuck with those guys, because they misusing being black, and the people out there that's suffering. Their voices don't get heard. They don't have a platform. Their voices don't get heard. He talking about pulling up on Al Haymon with 300 niggas from the streets. That's how powerful he is. And this nigga think he the motherfucking boxing Malcolm X or some shit like that. Look outside. That nigga got too much power. 300 Negroes, 300 knuckle draggers out there begging for Fred to get his boxing credentials back, his press pass. Fred is a fucking idiot, man. The LDBC is a bunch of fucking degenerates and perverts and lazy motherfuckers that don't want to get off their ass and go make no money. A lot of these niggas do not want to get up off their ass and go make money. They want to sit behind their computer and make money. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But when you start spreading lies and causing confusion just to make money, then there's a problem. All that shit that he said about Al Haymon, he will never be allowed back in that building. He would never be get access. And before long, boxers gonna stop fucking with him. Because the more you talk, and that's one thing about YouTube and media and fame and media and making the statements, talking too much. You're going to eventually say something. If you're not a very smart person, you're going to say some stupid shit, and that's going to fuck you up. 7 Sports TV done put his foot in his motherfucking mouth. But it's only going to take a few people to watch my video, and that shit catch on. His ass is grass. Fred Hawthorne going up against Al Haymon is like an ant. It's like an ant trying to fight an elephant. And he gonna get squashed. He picked the right fight this time. And I'm glad. They're seeking his with the 78 and all these motherfuckers and Negro Fight fan got advice to give him. They should have told him to leave Al Haymon alone. That's not the nigga to be fucking around with. This nigga done, man. He fucked up. And I'm glad that before you know it, Al Haymon gonna get his channel took down. It's only a matter of time before for his channel to get taken down. He fuck with some powerful motherfuckers now, man. When you was going around running down on Eddie Hearns and shit, Eddie Hearns a busy motherfucker. Eddie Herman liked that shit. Eddie Hearns like that type of shit. But the shit you talk about Al Haymon, you gonna make Al Haymon fire Kelly Swanson, you crossed the line. I think he crossed the line. Before barbershop conversation career gonna be over very soon. He gonna go back to doing what the fuck he do. This YouTube shit gonna be over for him.